spider pattern. You can see just a small hackle fly, and to be honest with you, very simple and easy dressing. Now you can tie it, as you can see in this case here, just as a full spider, fish it like that, or in this case you can see I've actually brought up the hackle fibres, and I'll show you how to do that. As I say, it's very simple, and this is just like, it's recognised as a fly called a grey and red, so it's grey feather with a natural red feather mix. The hook I'm using is a Camasan, it's a B170 size 14. Thread, just a uni thread 80 in black. We just simply start at the eye, and we run our thread down. Stop it just before we're in line with the bar by the hook, and then a turn or so just to tidy. Now this is a natural red cape here, it's just a cheap Indian neck, cock neck. I've taken one of the larger feathers from the side, and I'm just going to pull out, say, half a dozen fibres. You want it full length of the hook. Now I just offer at an angle the ends, the waist ends, towards myself, and bring the thread up on top, and then just pull the fibres round. Take a wee turn underneath just to lift the fibres, and then I'm going to tie in. This is a hen neck, it's a coq de lion neck. You see it's a nice grey colour. This is the one from whiting capes, or whiting feathers. I'm just going to take not many fibres, around about, for a fly this size, and the thickness of the fibre, looking around about 4 or 5 or so. I'm just going to lay them on the top, same length as the first part of the tail, just sit on top, to turn to lock. There we are. That gives you a nice mix. Now trim away the excess. Now hackle, you need at least 3mm or so, or a third of the area for the hackles. Now I've got an extra small silver wire. This is going to be the rib. Now you could use a quill body on this, which I do like to use. But this is the original. You can use a silver wire, or a gold wire, or even a copper wire. It does work. So just run this up to that point there. And then straight turns, reasonably close, so you're getting a quill effect all the way up to that point. Just follow it up with the thread and put a 90-degree bend into the wire. Make sure it's tied in, and come back up. Just bend and break it off. Now the hen hackle, I'm going to try and by the tip. Just keep the fluff on the bottom. It's good for, it makes it easier to hold the feather when you're winding it. I'm just going to reveal the tip of the hackle, and then you can tie it on. 2-3 turns down, 2-3 turns back up. Keep a hold of the thread nice and tight, and then break away tip of the hackle, and then get one of your small hackles from your Indian neck. Now these are not what I would say, nothing near a genetic, but I actually find in a lot of the traditional flies I still prefer to use these hackles. Now both hackles are facing, the underside is facing myself. You're seeing the front of the hackle, or both hackles. So when you tie them forward, or tie them for the dry, the natural shape of the hackles, the fibres will go forward. I've just got a wee bit of wax on my thread here to give me plenty of grip. Just wind it down, and then trim. And then I'm going to bring through first the natural red. Start a straight turn at where you've tied it in, and then start to work your way down. You're looking, well, if you can get a good 4 turns anyway, you're laughing. So, and I'm quite happy with that. A couple of turns to hold, trim away the excess, and then again hackle pliers, just wind it. Oops. These are just very light hackle pliers which don't have a lot of weight, and just to make it easier to grab these hackles without breaking them. Just wind your hackle through, bring it up, side your thread, and then just make sure you get 2 or 3 turns in there before you trim it away. Just come in, look at the fibres, see where they've been caught in, because you're going to catch hackle fibres. We've got wax on my thread. I'm just going to draw these back, tidy up, keep the thread nice and tight. Just come in and 2 or 3 turns of whip finish, and then trim away. Now you can keep your fly like that, just bring it back together. There we are. Or you can do what I'm going to do here. You see, it's a bit rough, but it's not too bad. That's where you want it. What a nice mix. But what I want to do here is basically turn the hook upside down and then give it like a middle shed underneath. Just an even split of fibre either side. Now, I'm going in my left hand here. You can see that. Now I've got some UV resin here. Just get a clean needle. Just a wee drop. Don't need much. Just run it along here. Underside and even onto the head. That'll finish off your head for you. And then come in with your torch. Set your resin. Like that. And then you've got like just like a compara done, if you want to call it, but with hackle. And this makes a really nice fishing fly. Trim that one away. So simple to tie, and very effective. You get a nice flat piece of water when you're tying these, and it's amazing the difference it makes. Even if you trim away, you can trim away the hackle underneath, but if you have a nice soft hackle, that will sit or flatten out for you. But I mean, this way it's ideal for spinner patterns, ideal for any dart type done. I mean, you can whatever you like, really. Very easy to tie. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that simple dry fly, and that's basically what we call, sorry, that grey and red.